the Right Honorable Kadaga must be having something wrong maybe in her head. According to the statements I had, maybe the brain is not short-circuiting properly. Omanyi, Honorable Kadaga mu respecting. Nenze ku lwange ndaba nti alabika ayina engeri gya wayaze butakwatagana bulungi mu byayogera. Kyenjogera kyokka ekisizaawo kirala. Kindabikira either ndowooza ayinamu ekizibu nnyo mu mutwe. Statement ziyakoze kubanga national leader.
We had only two candidates who are vying for the second vice chairperson of NRM, female. That is Right Honorable Alitwala Kadaga and Honorable Speaker of Parliament Anita Among. They're all vying for the same position, but it seems the contest has become so difficult, so serious, that they want to use all means and all factors for one to succeed, to win. So they could raise so many things. One of them is that you must have served NRM for 10 years, which is not the case in NRM. NRM, we have the principle is that as long as you join NRM, you have the same rights like those who have been there for 100 years or 40 years. You have the same. So you qualify for all positions, including that of the president of NRM. So that one is completely out. Just like Saul was working against Christians, the followers of Jesus Christ, and when he changed, transformed, he's the one who managed to lead and promote Christianity. So in NRM is the same way. That about loyalty, about that one is a factor. But once you are there, you have been approved, you have been cleared by Central Executive Committee, it is now the voters, the members, the delegates to decide.
Okay, but
so there was nothing very serious, really.
There was for some people.
No, first of all, it was not ring-fenced.
No,
for the president, it was open. Anybody who wanted to contest was not stopped. Nobody was, actually, no one expressed interest.
Even you, why? What happened to you?
This time, I also now, I have other issues to do. I'm contesting, so I don't want, as member of parliament. So I didn't want to vie for that position. So, Aji Kigongo, there were about 3 other members, but they just withdrew from that position. So it was not ring-fenced. It was not ring-fenced. So that's a lie. That's not true. So we are praying for our people, but once you serve some position for long, it's better you also, yeah.
Some people, I've heard some voices that Honorable Kadaga does not appreciate.
First of all, I don't think appreciate. She's a good person. Both of these people are very good. They are all good. But there are those like these new people, like the speaker. She's still new. She still has the energy. She's can use that position also to mobilize for the party. So I think generally for women, she could do much better.
If you are the advisor of Honorable Kadaga, what would you tell her?
First of all, there are 5 positions that is given to our chairman to invite members to be members of SEC. So we want to urge the president. She's a senior person. She qualifies to be invited to be part of the Central Executive Committee as an elder, as a long-serving member of NRM. Somebody has contributed immensely for the party, and she deserves not even to campaign, but just to go there. Like Rugunda is there, Kionga is there, and I'm also going to be there.
And you've said that it's important for those.
Because I've also been there for long, so I qualify to be members of the 5.
Yeah, so you have said that it is important for those who have served for a long time to give way. But certain years down the road, you don't seem to be giving away for Doko.
No, this is the member of parliament. You give it to the people to decide. Once they have decided, you continue. If they fail, like this one here, if they go for contest, it will not be the members to decide. Yeah,
Thank you,
members will decide.
Thank you.
But sometimes it is just logical for somebody to weigh the situation and act accordingly.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You are saying that it was not necessary.
Actually, the shutdown was not necessary. It's a constitutional that SEC has to meet and then look at people interested in various positions and then make a recommendation to NEC. In tradition, NEC has received those names and just forwarded them to the delegates conference. But this time round, which is unprecedented, we set ourselves into a new arena of trying to decide whether we should send one person or we keep all of them. That's how Right Honorable Kadaga came in to say something, and that's how Right Honorable Anita also came in also to say something. And that's how they go to clash. So that clashing was somehow initiated by us ourselves. I think once we receive those names, we should have just forwarded them to the delegates conference, and then the voters at the National Delegates Conference decides who they want to be their second vice chair, female, on the Central Executive Committee.
Does this issue of seniority has come out loud?
No, actually, of course, seniority is an advantage, yes. But that depends on a number of other factors. Factor like how you relate with the people, how best you are using that office that you've been using that office that you are holding. To what extent are you connected with the electorate? So if other factors, you may be senior, but if other factors are not ticking, and I'm not saying that this is the case, saying what we talked about earlier. But if you have seniority and other factors are not ticking, you may find that a young man, right from the grassroots, somehow competes against a minister who has been serving for many years and defeats him or her. So there you can see that there is a problem sometimes with what we treasure as seniority. I think it depends on a number of other factors and how you are doing on a number of other factors, yes.
Multi-party democracy. New people are recruited into the party and others leave the party, and also the old guards, some stay, some leave the party, because all through the years people have been exiting, others have been coming in. So the issue of seniority, yes, we might respect the elders, all those who have stayed there longer, but we also need new recruitment and new blood to bring a new dimension in the party. And I believe that the new recruits have been performing better because they have to prove themselves that yes, we've come to the party or NRM. We have to show NRM that we can do and become productive and also bring up new ideas. So like our senior sisters came up and they engaged us. The president also guided. So I believe that on the final day, on 28th, that's when members will decide on who is more superior in terms of managing and mobilizing for the party.
And some people fear that this may rupture the party.
No. This shows that NRM is still strong and people are still fighting for spaces in NRM. Like you've seen in the primary elections, people were fighting to be members and flag bearers of the party. So it means that NRM is still strong, the vibe is still there, and then it will not create any division. Yes. Thank you.